Hello and welcome to Chocolate and Lego episode number 3, where you literally design my city and I just sit here and eat chocolate, which is the whole point of this series. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. This is all the bits and pieces that we have done so far. So over the last couple of weeks, we've designed all the bits and pieces in the bugle and everything that you can see behind, and we've added in all the Marvel characters and everything from the bugle. Now we've just started, as you can see from the title, we've just started to do a Ninjago and Marvel scene. We relocated the waterfall yesterday. I'm about to carry on tiling all of this, and then we get over to the Ninjago side of things. So we've got the docks, the city, and the gardens there, and we are going to get point A to point B done while I am tiling, or if you are watching this back at a much later date, please let me know in the comments below any scene, theme, anything that you can think of that will work really well as the river runs around, because we came up with this idea on Monday and it overflows onto a Thursday. So like I said, this is what this whole series is about. You guys literally just design the city, which is all good fun. And then I will try and do my best to get the bits and pieces, and if I've got the figures here. So I've got a couple of CMFs on the floor, so we can maybe have a bit of fun with them tonight and just see how we can get on with these and just see what's what. And then we can move on to getting everything tiled. And then the plan is that behind the laptop, so that's from behind the water, we are going to attack a nice big end game scene from the end game, the Marvel scene, and try and get in all the figures for that. Got to figure out, hopefully by the end of this evening, I'll have this pattern finished and figure out exactly where this sort of river is going to spit into. If it's going to go straight into the middle by the docks and then open up, or it's going to go into the actual back of the city, and then we just make it, and then a couple of studs wide, and it goes through. But this is all up for you to decide and let me know and all that good fun stuff, because like I said, you are in charge of designing this city. Everything else you see behind us, this has all been done on previous lives as well, over on the Instagram page, and it is extremely colourful, and it's all been laid out. So we've got all the modulars in there, so we will go back into the city, I would imagine, in January, obviously when the new modular comes out, whatever that may be. And in the comments below, what are you hoping for? Even though the leaks have come out, do you think it is going to be that? Let me know what you think, and then yeah, it'd be interesting, because obviously it's going to be a corner unit, so hopefully that should just go directly behind me, just at the top here where we built all that up, and then we can get some scenes and things going, on that. So that'd be good. What else do we need to try and achieve this evening? We need to figure out if we're going to use any of the Ninjago characters off there into and over here around sort of like the river bit, because where we got the Twizzler going around into the Ninjago, a couple of people came up with some good ideas of trying to sort of recreate what we've done with the blade stuff, with a lot of splatter. That seems to be a very, very popular thing. So as I start tiling it, probably won't get all of it done today, but as I start tiling it down, if I am going to put some red tiles in with the blue, then obviously it'll be good to do it now rather than rip it all up and then sort of try it again, because that would just be rubbish and it would hurt just ripping them all back up again. And the same thing really with trying to get the city, the gardens and the docks all nailed with the water feeding around and feeding in. It would just be interesting to see which way all of that will go with regards to the input and out, because if you've not seen the back of these before, that's what it looks like. So as you can see, you've got the different displays on the back, and then it is very much a case of where are we going to try and get the incision point in. I'm tempted to say where that boat is, only because it might make a little bit more sense trying to do it where that boat is, because it's the wider bit, and obviously it's going into the docks, and obviously where that fish is on the floor just there, that then might work nicely as well with regards to getting a load of figures and everything set up and the people in there and all that sort of good stuff. But we will have to see how it all unfolds, because, like I said, this has been done over a good couple of weeks, and it did take a little while to get going, but I think we've done a real good job with all of that. So hopefully we can continue and carry on, and just get it all attacked and making it look all nice and pretty. So I always come on a little bit earlier before people actually start to jump in and jump on. So like I said, if you are watching this back and the chat hasn't moved yet, don't worry, it doesn't really tend to kick off for the first half hour, just because of the time difference and everybody sort of having food and putting their little ones and stuff to bed. But like I said, this is overflowed from the Monday, and I will, as there's nobody here, I will have the very fun task of taking these clear 1x2s off. So we had all of these. Can I get it on the light? There you go. So we've got all of them. I'm going to try and recreate that pattern over going through. And then I don't know whether to, because I'm wrapping it around the laptop, so you might see when I spin it around, you can see yourselves on the laptop, because I'm going to keep the laptop here and build everything around it, so it means I don't have to sort of sit in a different place in the room, because that would just be rubbish. But it's going to come in a straight line through in front of the keyboard, so we can create a scene there. And I don't know whether to go up and then where the camera is, and then shoot off to the right, and that will take us straight into the docks, or we just go in a straight line and basically kiss it into the temple, and then the water just sort of wraps around in it and it just sort of feeds through. That would be a lot easier to do, and it would save a lot more space, because the temple, in case you have no idea, I say temple, I guess it's a temple. Is it a temple shrine? It's the one that Zane from the cartoon got made for him. It's that thing there, because where this is, that just happens to be. Or I've taken it from, it comes with the garden set, but I've taken it off and put it right beside the city. But we could just have it going into this piece, because the water does actually connect all the way through, and just have it in a straight line, which would be a lot easier. I can sort of obviously bend it about a little bit, but it just sort of frees up everything behind, because that way we could then potentially block off the gardens and the docks and just have that as solely the Ninjago section completely, and it's just sort of on this L shape is the Ninjago, and then that would give us a full table and a bit for all the other Marvel stuff. And obviously there's more Marvel stuff coming out next year, so we'll have to see how we get on. But I'm probably, after I've said it out loud and now I'm looking at it, even though it might look quite nice going into the docks, I think it might make sense. Oh, caught you. Look at that. It might make sense coming through and in, because you can see the water goes underneath and it just connects through, and then the water in all the sets, we've got the wire cord, goes underneath the back here where I have got a boat in there by the frog, and then it goes through onto the dock, so the walkways do connect. It all connects through. I think that might be the safest option, because if I start cutting it up here and then turning right and trying to get it to where that other boat is, it won't work. But I think that might make more sense. Just come into here. So I'll take these tiles off, go in a straight line. I'll give it a bit of a twizzle for the actual water, and then we should be well away, hopefully. He says we will see. I'm sure people will come in, or they'll be watching this back and be like, no, do it this way. But like I said, it's designed by you, but from a sort of a service point, it would be nice and clean, because we've got the bends, and then we can just slow it down. I can narrow it. I can open it up right in front of the keyboard, and then narrow it down in feeding it into there. I could extend that as well, because that's a nice little you got in that bridge. You got some nice little lily pads and flowers. It is a nice looking thing. It's just a bit of an awkward size, because it's obviously the add-on to the gardens. but it's a really, really important part within the TV series. So if you have absolutely no idea, or you've not watched it, it is quite key, to be honest. But you know, I won't spoil it for you if you're just starting to watch it all. Now, I have been clever and I've actually already typed up a poll, and I have worked out I don't think you guys can see it watching back, so I will make sure that I will end the poll at the end, and I will let you know everything that is going on. For the guys that are watching, we're not saying anything, don't worry, hopefully you are all okay. But I can't see who anybody is unless you are in part of the chat, so I'm not ignoring anybody if you're coming in, but I just can't see you. So the poll this is for the benefit of the guys that are watching this back. What the poll is for this evening is what Lego range has had the best year for releases, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. What you think your own personal favorite is. We've got City, Friends, Ninjago, and Marvel. That's the 4 that I've picked. I suppose within the City range, you could class that as the modular, so there's a big release for that. Marvel has obviously released the Bugle. Ninjago released their massive gardens this year as well. So there's a lot of big sets, and the Friends are obviously always massively popular. That isn't the Friends for the actual Friends, as in the TV show. That is actually the Friends range. So that's the dolls rather than minifigures. I know a lot of people buy them for the parts. Yeah, I would say, because I had bad luck with the Ninjago Gardens, I'd have to say Marvel for me's had the strongest year for sets within my own city, because this is the thing that's kicked off all of this, and it's now made me do two of these a week, which is good fun. So if you're wondering what the one is on Monday and you're watching this back going, what is the difference? The detached brick is where we go over all the week's uploads from the theme park. So I travel to all the Legoland parks and everything in the surrounding area, and then I try and let you know the best way to get there, the best part of travel, the best place to stay, how much it costs, and obviously the differences within the parks, the resorts. In the playlists, you've got the opportunity to have a look at all the stuff from Billund, including the park and the house. Some of the accommodations I've done, they're just scheduled to go up. So some of them might be up, some of them won't be. You've got the Sleep Hotel. You've got a couple of other hotels in there as well. You've got to look at the Lego Hotel, the Castle Hotel, sort of how they've all got their own different entrances into the parks and where they're dotted around. And then you just got like a full tour of Billund just because it's so quiet. You've got Dubai will be coming up. Well, I'm filming first week in February, so mid-February I would imagine, because I've got enough content to see me through until then. That will be coming up. Now, with regards to the stuff from Dubai, they are on a big resort. That is Pumpkin. Come and say hello. Come here, Fluff. Come on, come and say hello. She's like, nah, not today. Yes, no. Yeah, so she's shooting off. So yeah, with regards to the Dubai resort, it's on for the Dubai Legoland, should I say, it's on a big resort which has a water park and 2 other massive theme parks there, and it's all lit at night as well. So you've got loads and loads and loads of stuff to come in. It's their version of Universal. They've just picked a different branded, so it's not Universal. It's a Paramount, I think, is what it is. Oh, she's found her new tunnel. And yeah, there's a lot to see up there, so I'm looking forward to getting that all filmed and uploaded, and also the Christmas visits back to the house. And everybody is hoping that Legoland Windsor is going to redeem themselves after getting absolutely destroyed in the Brick or Treat event. Now, I have seen some photos with regards to what Billund's doing already, and they are adding in a load of new models for their small pirate blade thing, the little boat thing that you steer. But also on Legoland Windsor's story the other day, I think it was their story, it was somebody else that was affiliated with them, they had gone down. They were in the process of putting in a massive Lego Christmas tree, which wasn't there the year that I went. So I'm really looking forward to seeing I'm really looking forward to seeing the new display that they got there. So I think Windsor's going to sort of redeem themselves a little bit. Hopefully, I would like to think they're going to redeem themselves anyway. Guys that have just popped in, hello. I can't see who you are until you comment, but hopefully you are good. But yeah, fingers crossed, Windsor redeem themselves, and yeah, we can we get some good content on that. We can have a look and just see everything that is going on with regards to everything, and then we can hopefully just enjoy it. I think that'd be a nice thing to do, because I did Billund and then literally went to Windsor pretty much back to back. So I was filming Windsor going, you're going to watch Windsor first, but I already know what it looks like. So, but yeah, I think this time round, I think Windsor's really going to smash it out of the park, which I really am looking forward to. Right, guys, if you are got any ideas whatsoever with regards to what you want me to do, please do let me know, because I am just going to connect the water up as it stands, and then it's just going to wrap around, because we are connecting the water through from that waterfall. So if you've got any ideas, please do let me know. I can hear the cat doing something. I don't know where she is. She's under a box or something daft like that. But yeah, let me know. Well, there you are. Yeah, come and say hello. Come on. Oh, so this is the fluffy one. And the other one is Rocky. This is the much more fluffier. Oh, I know. You got any ideas for this? No? Okay. Go on then. She's like, no, just give me some treats. I don't care. There you go. She's in her bed now. She'll settle down. But yes, that is the difference between the two. That is what the weekly Rebrick is on a Monday. That's all the bits and pieces you got to look forward to. And we talk about the uploads. Any questions that you've got, just fire them over and let me know. And obviously, if you're watching this back and you have some questions, then just write it in the comments underneath this. So I try and respond back to everybody best I can. Obviously, sometimes it's quite tough with the volume of bits and pieces to do, but try and be as interactive as possible with everybody, and then yeah, we just see how it goes and go from there. So I would imagine in the next sort of 10-15 minutes, the regular crew will start coming in, and then all carnage will break loose. And it should be just at the right time, because I've taken about 10 minutes and I've got just over half them off, so we're not doing too bad. But yeah, looking at this going, do I keep it? I might make that mouth a little bit wider. I need all your thoughts on how that waterfall looks, actually, because I have actually added a piece in. I've added what will be, get over there, Killian's throne. So you're all wonky again. So I've added Killian's throne in. You're on one of those weird little tripods. There we go. That wasn't there before, because we had only done that. I think it looks okay, but it's that tiger chair is where he wants to sit, but he wants to look at the Marvel stuff. And I don't know if I just need to put that in a completely different place or not, to be honest. I think maybe it might be worth putting in a different location and just seeing what's what, instead of trying to get too much in that bit. But again, let me know. And obviously, Killian's happy with it. We'll keep it there, because that's where he's going to be. That's where he's going to be sat and chilled out and doing all that good stuff. But yeah, he'll sit up there, and then the display will come up, and obviously all around the back, and then it'll cut down into that L. But like we said, we moved all of that Monday. We decided to move it all Monday. To be fair, if I moved it tonight, it probably would have been maybe a little bit easier, because there'd been no pressure in me dropping anything then. But such is life, and I know you guys like to watch, because I have dropped plenty of stuff before. and then the cats get involved, as you've seen, and jump over everything, and it all goes crazy. So Marvel's winning. So that gets my vote as well. I've not voted, but Marvel gets my vote for the best. Yeah, it's. I think with that bugle, I think that takes it. To be honest, I think it's for me, and just sort of redoing bits and pieces in the city. I think it's does the trick. I am looking forward to the city stuff for the start of next year. And obviously, I think a lot of people have gone mad for the X-Men $8.99, that new X-Men little thing is, which isn't bad at all, considering everybody will want the figure, and it means that we can add the figure into this display, and we can have a blast just trying to get it all in, get it all done. Yeah, we should be well away with it, hopefully. Because if you haven't watched the others, I'm just trying to think, the bit that's up here, thinking about putting the Spider-Man bridge in, but it's because it's got a couple of the figures that we need to finish it all off, and then the display will be completely done then. But I think we're only missing, I want to say 4. I think because we're missing Ghost Rider on his bike, but we've got that scene ready, set up for the bike. And then the figure he comes with is a figure that we're missing. And then there's a couple of figures that come with the bridge, I think, that we've already got. But the bridge comes with a couple of others that we are missing. So I'm tempted. Yeah, I don't know. But let me know. What do you guys think? What do we reckon with regards to getting that bridge? Shall I do it? Shall I pull the trigger on it? Because it would be quite nice to do and get that in, because I don't think it's as wide as a base plate. I don't think. I know a couple of people have measured it up, but the 32 depth, I don't think it's as girthy as that, because where this bit is backwards, I'll show you. Where that bit is backwards over there, it's not quite a base plate's width. So where we could have it is just sort of smack in the middle, just there, and then behind the waterfall we can have something else, and then we've got that corner now to play with because we move some bits and pieces, and then we've still got room for 2 or 3 of these modulars, which got plenty of expansion for. But it does mean that we can put the bridge there, then maybe just put a dirt track with some water from Anton's fish coming down, because like we said, we want to connect it all up, connect it all through, and then come round to that side. But that's everything that you guys have designed. So ideas welcome. If you think if you should get that bridge, then let me know. For the guys that are watching, for the guys that are watching, I can't see who you are unless you leave a comment, but hopefully you are okay. We are in the process of doing a Marvel and Ninjago display. I think you might just caught the end of me spinning it around. You got the waterfalls going into the Ninjago section, and then we want to put in a massive battle for like a Marvel display at the back. And everything here is everything that everybody's designed over the last couple of lives, which we've done. Now we're just going to sort of extend it. So I'm just taking off the last couple of water tiles before everybody starts turning up, and then we can get the water in and just get on with it and just see how it goes. But if you want to leave a vote on the poll, please do. If you can. If you come through my Instagram page, you can't comment, you can only watch, but you've already got YouTube. You just need to go out of it and then go through the actual youtube.com. So I think if you go through my link on the Instagram page, you aren't signed in, which is really annoying for a lot of people, I know. But yeah, you're not signed in. So, but do let me know if I'm missing anything. Looks like we said, but if we get the Spider-Man bridge and we get the Ghost Rider set, that should be every single figure that's missing that could have come with the bugle. And then the new X-Men set, that little mech, the fact that it's only $8.99 is perfect, because it means I can get the X-Men figure. And then I wonder if in a year or two they're going to start releasing a load more, because I know they've had they've had some problems with licensing prior to that, so not ideal. Apparently, this is the fourth. I didn't realize this, but it's going to be the fourth Wolverine that they've released. I had no idea. I had my main man investigator on that, and he said he couldn't find any of those. So, Jay's Toy Collection UK, I blame you for that, because apparently they are available, but they're just really hard to find. So, and it's a bit like the older Ninjago sets, because I've got the city, the docks, and the gardens, but I'd never got the that temple set that now is really, really expensive. It's the one with the two or the three sort of training rooms with a really nice bridge and the water that goes through it. It's not the jiu-jitsu one. Yes, I know it's very, very expensive. It's like £300-400 now for a set that's about half a piece count of these. But then the docks and the city are extremely expensive now. It's one of those where it just seems to skyrocket. But I don't know how long the gardens are going to be out for. I think it's selling well. That'll probably be out for the rest of next year. It'd be interesting if they release another big Ninjago set actually next year, because they did release the city and the docks back to back, didn't they? They released the city first, and then they released the docks the following year. So if they're going to do the same thing with the gardens, but that is a 10-year anniversary one. So if they do it and they release another straight line, you could just have the two curves with the two straights, couldn't you? So it would look nice. You could have them back to back, and it would basically create its own village then. But we will see what these designers get up to. But like I said at the start, we'll carry on with the city side, unless we get the bridge first. We'll carry on with the city side of stuff probably in January, depending on what modular comes out. Will depend on if anything actually does need to move or not. But I think it's going to be a corner unit. A lot of people have been, they send me photos over in the lives, and we've had a look, and it does look very, very impressive with I think it's the hotel one, isn't it? So if it's a corner unit, it'll go just there, right in front of the Ghostbuster Firehouse. You can sort of see the front of it. Well, that's the back, so you can see it there. That's where your Ghostbuster Firehouse is. And that's a base plate and a half as well. So as long as this corner unit's only on a base plate, but if there was everybody here, I suppose this would be the time now to go, is it going to be on a normal base plate, or is it going to be on one of these skinny things? Is it going to be on what they normally put it on, or are they changing it to meet with the new road plates? Because it wouldn't surprise me if it's not this one, it will definitely be the next one that they're going to change it all. I am just trying to push this plate down and in. Yeah, so what do you think? What do you guys think? Because I know on a Thursday, like I said, it's slow to get going. And then I know a few of you do watch it back, which is really cool. But this is more of a let me know in the comments one. And then it was something that we'll follow up on the Monday. Because, I think if they do a base plate and a half for a corner unit, which they're never going to do, it'll be an absolute nightmare, which is quite difficult with the gardens, because that's obviously a base plate and a bit with this temple, like I showed everybody at the start. But luckily this is removable. Whereas if this bit wasn't removable, it would have been really difficult. But obviously it's supposed to clip in either side of the gardens, but I've just got it by the city just because it's a little bit easier. Right, actually I do need them. I do need some of these. Right, pole wise, where are we? Let's have a look. 100% to marble. So like I said, I will keep you up to date. I'm going to have to make some decisions now, aren't I? This isn't going to be fun for anybody. So how badly am I going to get these wrong? So because you are not here, that is what that is looking like. I think that's quite a nice little view. The laptop's obviously going to stay as is. That's where it always goes. So I can bring it forward a couple of studs, and then now it's a case of, does this carry on going straight, and then do I bring it out like that, and it just opens up, and then within this bit in front of the keyboard we can just add in some other random bits and pieces, because I'm not going to be able to put any figures here, and then I can just bring it back in. I would say let me know, but I might as well do it, because I'm not going to be filling it in, I wouldn't imagine. Because I can't fill it because I need to know about the splatter. But if I come down like so, get that out of the way, and then just keep this one going in a straight line, we've got a pocket then, haven't we, where they can just be a little bit bigger, and we can make it a little bit maybe rapidy, bit more of a rush, just how we sort of did over here. Hang on. In case you are still watching this back and you've got your teeth sunk into it, we did it over on that one. So can you see that effect? Oh, they're not flat on there, they're all raised. So we can do that just here, I think that would work quite nicely. The only thing is, I don't know how far to do it for. We've got 1, 2, bring it up, bring it back. There, do one plate. That way I can kick it through. And then this one can go just like that. And start bringing back in. I think that might work okay. So I've got all of these ready. I've got a lot of oranges and stuff in there in case there's any sort of battle scenes that we can do straight away. And I forgot that I've got from one of the magazines, I picked up War Machine. So that's a nice well, something that we could potentially add in. Yeah, if we're going in a straight line, I don't know whether to make this a bit more extreme if I'm doing it that way. Because it S's round, it comes through. I can S it round exactly the same width again, which is, I guess, like a big canyon. That's kind of what it would do. And I can bring it back in and then open it up, close it, and then attach it. I think I might do that. So if I get the skeleton in, I'll bring him back through. That way it will give us a opportunity to have a scene in the middle. I will drag you guys over in a second, but you'll see what I mean in a sec. How far back are we gonna go? This is where I completely ruin it, and you'll let me know in the comments going, you're a moron, you should have just left it how it was. Which, to be fair, it's a fair point, but I won't have it so wide there, I think. So I can bring him in. So that is the difference now. What do we think? Coming around, zigzag him through, and then open him up, close him up into there, wrap him around. Jobs are good, and because if we had that effect in like we did in the last couple of lives, we should be well away, he says. I'm not 100% sure on that, but what do we think? Will that work? Hopefully it'll work. We will see. What's the voting going for the poll? Marvel looks like it's still 100%. Yes, it is. So until you leave a comment, guys, I don't know who you are, but thank you for popping in. Hopefully you are okay, because it's not like Instagram, you can't see the name across the top, so I don't know. But what we are doing is creating a waterfall river from waterfall, obviously, over to the Ninjago bit, and then we're going to create a load of Marvel scenes, just like what we've done with the bugle, and then behind it we're going to put a massive scene on there. But I am just in the process, I might as well keep you on there as I'm doing this, just in the process of actually changing the pattern of this water, just so we can get a bit more of an effect over, because we can have all of this, we can have people standing on, and then people standing here, because the laptop's always going to stay there, so it sort of just snakes around. I think that's a little bit better. It's a bit different to what it was, and then I will, depending on what we have in it, we either have the Ninjago characters, and we don't put any of the Marvel stuff in, but a lot of you wanted a lot of the splatter, like that from the Blade and Punisher setup. So that is doable, but I just need to know what goes in where, and then I can add in the red, and I think that will just come round now and then just attach there. I think that might be the way to do it. So I know the people that will be watching this back, because of the different time zones and everything else, let me know if that works. I can change it so it goes into the docks, but I personally think it's better going in where it's going in than it, because you've got that bridge, that tunnel like I just showed. So it's got the boat and everything, and then you can get some nice photos from that. Actually, that'd be something that would be really nice if it's lit. Does anybody know with the lighting kits if that bit where the boat is actually lit or not? So I need to, that's something I've not actually looked into. Then where are we going? That's the other thing. How wide do we make the mouth of the water going in, or is it just trickling? Can't really trickle in, can it? It's got to be 4 studs. I reckon 4 studs wide for the water. And it can feed in this end, and then it just frees up all the space behind. I think that might be the best way, because I found luckily I found one of these. This is one from the old Rainbow Road that we had in from ages ago, and this was hidden, lost, dropped, basically. So we can add in the tiles for the water, so that create a little bit more. So there'll be another little scene there, and then it's a case of what CMS do we use, what figures do we use with regards to all of this. But I think until everybody starts letting me know, or however this evening unfolds, I will just start to carry on tiling the water. I think that looks a lot better. I guess I'm going to need greens, lily pads and flowers down, like we've done with the bugle setup. I'm guessing we're going to want to put in sort of stuff like this or stuff like that. I'm guessing that's potentially the way you guys are thinking. I don't know. I don't know. Where should I put them? Thinking of, I'll put you just back in there. Fantastic. Level-ish, that'll do. I'll be moving you a second to put the tiles back down. Right, Marvel's still 100% on the old poll. So if you are watching this and you can't comment and you're wondering what's going on, it's probably because you've just clicked the link in my bio, and if you have got a YouTube account, it doesn't sign you in if you click the link through. You've got to find me through the actual YouTube search engine instead. But can I get the camera down so you guys can see? Because if I bring you, yeah, you can. So that is where we're at, and then you just got this little one here, which is the one that I've just taken away, and then you are literally right where it's going to finish. So I'm thinking, how far do I come this way to then bring it all the way to the edge and then just connect it up, so we get a bit of a, we can have a little bit of a scene going on in here then. Maybe I'll bring it, maybe can I get in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I just bring it, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Because I need that side to come. I'm going to have to step it on her. That would be good fun. So if I need it to come straight up and down, I'm going to have to step this over and in. Where do I start stepping it from? Maybe if I do that. And then just make it narrow and it can open up again. That'd be a good way to bodge it. Look, saying if in doubt, bodge. Look alright. Ish. Alright, that's right to the edge. We said 4 studs. That was the executive decision. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the last. That's the last step, and then it's just a straight line home. That's again a slightly different shape to what it was. All right. Okay with you in the place, and then you've got all of that. I might. I'll change the corners on that. It looks a little bit too smooth for my liking. I want it to be a bit more rough and ready is what I want it to be. Okay. Right. I might only do an hour this evening if there's nobody about, and I'll save myself for Monday. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. Looking at the bottom of that waterfall, how we do the displays all down the side. Not 100% sure with regards to how to do them. I'm sure we can. We'll all figure it out. Certain nights are quiet, and then other nights are absolutely crazy. So, yeah. I think that bit looks really smart. I think I'm happy with that. Probably should have done that in other places, but never mind. And then that'll just come through, so I can start I can start tiling that bit actually properly, which will do the trick. We'll add in the wedges as well, give it that sort of effect, which will be good. And then I wonder if this big bit's where we put the blocker. Oh no, maybe we put the blocker in there. Yeah, let me do that. We had to think of the effects, but if it's zigzagging so much and it opens up and it narrows off, we might not need to worry about that if it's not coming into the docks, because that was one thing that we were saying about before. I guess that's more of an ocean thing, isn't it, rather than an effect that what we're aiming for. Right, 2 more of those. That's annoying. I've made it 3. What have I made it 3 for? Should make it 4. That is not acceptable. Oh, hang on. I am speaking out loud and being an idiot at the same time, which I know it's amazing. But that is 4, isn't it? I've made it 3 on show. It's 4 studs because I'm doing the outer edge. Muppet. Right, so the water is 4 deep, which then allows me to make a pattern with the 1x2s, and I can just add in 2 1x1s. Obviously, if it's a 3, I've got no choice but to add in a load of circular 1x1s, and that wouldn't be very nice at all. But hopefully, if I just bring these in, so yeah, just put you that size. Yeah, it's just this was off just by stud, so that's now coming down and in, and then we can go back to front tiling all of this, which would be nice. So I don't know whether to go. Yeah, well, I'll go for the steps effect. I'm going to do that effect. What do we think? That look all right? Is that focusing okay? That'll do. I think that'll do. And then we can change the effect when we get into this bit. And then we've already added in the one. Oh, not even looking at the right place there. We've already added in the 1 studs just on that bit. But if I keep you down there, and I'll just move you back as we go. Look at that, exciting. Nice and exciting for everybody. So if you are watching this back, let me know what exciting stuff you're going to get up to at the weekend. Have you bought any sets? Are you doing anything for your city this weekend? Have you got any plans? And also the big topic of conversation, which is what we've been doing on my Instagram, is when do you start your Christmas display? Because some people are saying they don't start theirs until mid-December, but I'm assuming they mean they don't put it out on display until mid-December, rather than Mr. Saturday Avenue. How are we? They don't start building it beforehand. How are we, Doodorine? So I've been a bit solo so far, but I've just started to put the water in, and then it wraps around, opens up in that bit, and then we've got some zigzag stuff going on to the waterfall. So I was just starting to fill in the gaps, doing it with a little bit of a fruity pattern, and then when we get further up this end, I just need to know if I'm going to add in any sort of splatter or anything like that. But that is what we have been up to so far, Mr. Saturday Avenue. We've had plenty of people pop in, but nobody's yet said hello. That's what I was just started to speak to myself about that. Just asking anybody that will be watching this back, because a couple of people in that poll were saying that they don't display theirs until like mid-December. but I'm sure they must build it well beforehand. I mean, I am going to be doing my reindeer sleigh very, very soon. Yeah, well, it's just getting the pattern. I redesigned the second bend. We said redesigned. I moved like 6 tiles, so it allows us a bit. But what I do quite like is that this bit's probably my favourite, where it narrows him down. Oh, you're caught again. And I've decided to go straight into the back because the boat for the city is underneath there. So I thought that would look really nice for some photos. And it just frees up a lot more space. So it doesn't, because at the very, very start, I was umming and ahhing going, do I put the water into the actual dock side of stuff? But that would be the water then would cover like another 3.5 base plates. And I was thinking, oh, that's a lot of water, and it's going to eat into a huge, huge amount. But then I was looking at this, going, oh, the water actually connects. I forgot the water goes underneath underneath here, and then it connects up to the back of the next one, and it goes through the back. So we can have like a trickler. We can have like a trickle system rather than a full blown. Because again, I was saying to myself that that sort of ocean breaker thing that we were talking about, the wall that we were talking about, that is for a ocean, whereas we're not really doing that. So yeah, I think it's going to be good, because it's almost now split it up into two. So the one thing that it'll probably be starting now next. Well, if more people rock up, we'll carry on. But do we do the Ninjago characters along the stream? And because I've obviously got the figures that come with the waterfall, the Monkey Kid stuff, because obviously that was supposed to take over that, wasn't it? And I don't know what they're doing set wise. And then everything behind that way, the waterfall, do we just have it all as Marvel, or do we have the battles by the stream? Because obviously Mandy made a really good thing about having Black Panther by the waterfall. And if there's a battle scene going on, then I need to put the red splatter in the water up by that point. So that's why I thought if I start backwards, where it's just going to be nice and calm, and then when I get to this side of the laptop, so it'll be from like here and the S's. I just don't know what we do battle-wise, because I think for this bit, do I put one of the boats in? Because the Ninjago, obviously the Ninjago boat would fit there. So do I just have that? Do I have that on there with one of the Ninjago people fishing, and it's all nice and calm from this bit backwards? But I think the pattern looks quite smart. I think that'll look really nice when it's done. And then it's just utter carnage that side. And I've put Killian's seat just there, but I don't. Obviously, this bit's got water. I've just put it in there to see how it looked like visually on the camera, and if it looked all right, minus the bottles and everything else. Because obviously, it's everything is completely in the wrong order. And there's one more bit that I might just break up and use for parts, because it's, unless we put this a little bit further down, it's just this piece here. I don't know what to do with that bit just yet, or we have that in the battle scene for the endgame bit, because there's a bit on the bridge. So if anybody can remember anything that could be used for the Marvel characters, then please do let me know. Mandy, how are we? We're starting to turn up now. You've made me speak to myself for 50 minutes. I've been talking away for the last 50 minutes going, oh, God, I'm starting to run out of things to say. How are we? How is everything? Are we good? Are we loving life? How much have you seen, Mandy? Do you want me to show you anything to get you up to speed of where we're at? We just need to think, at what point does the Ninjago character, do the Ninjago characters come in onto this stream? Do we have like this boat just in the middle in front of my keyboard so I can reach? I've made the executive decision, because there was nobody to do whatever, that the water's going in the back and then it goes through the back. So, well, no, exactly that. It's just with the Ninjago stuff. You could have said it was you that was in here, because I don't know who anybody is. So I can't see until you leave a comment. You should have just written, "I'm stalking, not going to say anything," and I've been like, "Okay, Mandy, let me explain what's going on." Yeah, but yeah, the river's taking shape, which is good. And then I'm tempted just to have this boat with them fishing in the bigger bit by the keyboard. I think that would be nice. Because of the other boat is obviously going through that tunnel. So have you seen that bit, Mandy, as well? Your happy days. The Black Panther pit up by the waterfall then could work really well, so we could put a bit of splatter. But then I was looking at this, like I do. The Black Panther scene, would it work with this little waterfall and the rock face rather than the big waterfall? Because obviously Killian's chair's on top. So could we have that as a... Because it's such an awkward thing. I don't know whether it's worth sort of stripping this down a little bit and just having maybe the back piece and this side bit. So sort of like that bit. And we've got the waterfall just there. And then having that as the Black Panther bit away from the main waterfall. Or we have it all within that display. So... yeah, it's true. Jay is the lurker. He's like, oh, I just wait for somebody else to say anything. It could be Jang. Can you imagine if it is? Imagine I get a DM from him, like, "You're an idiot." You'd just be like, "You're an idiot. Stop it." But, oh, sorry, Mr. Jang. This guy's a ledge. Oh, I got that carried away. I've done the pattern wrong. I only saw the river. All right, young lady, hang on. You've not missed much, because that's all I've done really. I'll show you the river. I've changed one of the bends to make it bendy. Is that a correct way of saying it? Change one of the bends to make it bendy. I think that's what I meant to say. Yes, that's what we want. So that's the pattern I'm going for. Can you see it? Yeah, you can sort of see it. That's what we're after. So, Jay the lurker. Do you know, I guarantee Jay didn't watch all that video the other day, because he left a comment, if you noticed, about the Beetlejuice being the ref. And then I reckon he turned it off. I reckon he just wrote a comment saying it's Beetlejuice and turned the video off. And he doesn't even know. I even sent him a message saying, just so you know, I gave you a shout out thinking he would be in the video watching it live. More important things to me. More important things to do. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So, to fill you guys in, we have done waterfall is as is. I guess that's Killian's throne. That's what we'll say. Killian's throne, we need a place for. Now, it can either just sit just like that, and it looks all effective with the rockery, and we can keep it like that, because you can get some nice photos, and we can just make it work. We could potentially just have a Black Panther scene just at the front, just in there, and then just basically Killian can just be sat on the seat watching the complete and utter carnage unfold. We've got something that we need to put in here as that L shape, and then we've got this bit down the middle that we need to put something in, and then we've got this piece here that we need to put something in, and then there's this long bit that goes sort of all the way down. I might just put some trees and stuff on this side. Well, I'll definitely put some trees here to block it off, so I'll build a wall up. In fact, what I might do is I might just take that little bit of path off, move that lily pad, and build a high wall so it completely blocks it off, so it's two completely separate pieces. I think that might be a little bit better. Then we've got the Ninjago boat. Do we keep the Ninjago there? I think that might be a nice little touch. And then comes through, because in all fairness, it is actually wide enough on those as well, even though it's narrow. And yes, I know it can't magically get through that bit, but it doesn't matter. And then we have got the frog and everything that's underneath there, which makes such a nice photo. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. So who's eating what? Who's going to have what for tea? Do let me know. I'll let you quickly soak that bit in and let me know what you think with regards to the layout on that as I grab a drink. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think with regards to that. Does it work? Is it okay? Is it useless? So Marvel is at 67, Ninjago's at 33. So my own personal vote for the poll would be, I would have to go with Marvel over Ninjago, only because I had a bit of a nightmare with the Ninjago set, obviously. So I would personally say, without this, without that beast of a thing being released, none of this might have come to life. So yeah, it was only a couple of sets, Mandy. I didn't know what to put. I know obviously the Harry Potter stuff, they've just started to release some bits and pieces, but that'll be in the next ones. I'll keep the winner in, and then we can add in like Harry Potter, and because they haven't released it, they've just released their big Eagle thing, haven't they? So they've just attacked some of their releases. They've been quite quiet on the release front for Harry Potter up until now. You've watched the Ninjago, Mandy, haven't you? Is there any scene? Oh, I know exactly what Killian's going to say. He's going to go, you need a dragon, and you could have the dragon over the top of the city and the gardens. Because the other thing that I do is put the big boat in, but obviously that's minifigure scale, so the boat is massive, isn't it? Eagle. No, the owl. Sorry, the owl. Eagle. You know what I mean. So the only thing that I can potentially think of doing, even though I don't know why I would do it, is obviously this is large, and that is the size of the boat that comes with, the garden sets. Do I try and put this monster of a boat off the floor coming down? Because I don't know how big their ship's supposed to be in regards to the gardens and the city, but I know it's supposed to hold all of them, and it is the most accurate minifigure scale set, isn't it? So apparently. Do I try it, or do I write it off and do exactly what Killian will tell me to do when he knows about this and just says get a big dragon over the top? Because I can either use this or look for a cheap dragon going over the top of it just to break it up. It's going to be one or the other, isn't it? One or the other. I don't know if the boat's a bit too big. I'm not 100% sure. No worries, dude. You've not missed anything. Me saying that Mandy's got an eagle instead of an owl. Now she's running because she's scared. Hello, Mr. Brickbros. How are we? And thank you very much indeed. Yeah, it's slowly starting to pick up and grow, which is good. It's going the right way, which is absolutely splendid. So fingers crossed it carries on going that way, and we keep going in this direction. Hopefully it'll be nice. But so what we're doing, Mr. Brickbelts, and your last stop motion do was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I thought you put some massive effort into that. So we're essing it off from the waterfall. and that's the size of the boat that comes with this set. Now, if you don't know what the scale of the boat is for the other one, hang on, I'm just going to plonk you down so you can look at, I don't know, look at that, because I'll pick this back up. I don't know if it's a bit too big to use this thing, because that's the scale of the boat that comes with the garden and docks. And then obviously this thing is absolutely massive, but I don't know if we could use that so it would be with it, you know what I mean? It would be like there, because but obviously it'll be on the floor in front, so it might be out of proportion, but it might work. But then I know that they obviously have the dragon sets, and all the dragons are in scale, aren't they? But I don't know how big that boat is in the cartoon compared to all of that stuff. So that's question number one. And question number two is there any scenes you want me to recreate from the actual Ninjago cartoon in this water? And not a problem at all, Brick Bills. It was really good. So if you've not checked out Brick Bill stop motion yet, and if you're watching this back, Brick Bill Studios did a really nice stop motion for the Remembrance Sunday, and I watched him do it live, and then he uploaded it the other day, and it's very, very good. And well done for you now re-breaking your 200 mark, because it was 201 when I left that comment, so I don't know where you're up to now, dude. But well done on breaking the 200 barrier. Let's hope we both keep going in the right direction, which would be good. But Mandy votes for a dragon, so I see. But always for a dragon. Okay. Dragon and a dragon. I think everybody's going to finish their Ninjago Gardens before me. I can't finish it. It's not fair. They hate me. 206. Whew. Absolutely. That's what we want. We want that, Brick Bills. More of that, please. More of those number growth. It's good, isn't it? Because weird, isn't it? Because sometimes you get nobody, and then all of a sudden you might get 2 or 3 in a day, and it makes a big difference to the tally over time, which is good. So we like that. We like that. Yeah. So congratulations, sir. Congratulations. But yeah, that's the dilemma that we've say dilemma. That's where we're up to at the moment with regards to this bit could easily be Ninjago, that bit can easily be Ninjago, and then everything else backwards. We could split the water up, put a wall behind it, so it's got the Marvel stuff completely behind. Mandy, you built that gingerbread house really, really quickly. But are you just having too much fun with your lights? Oh, the chocolate. Oh, I spoke about that right at the start. And then 58 minutes later, I'm still talking to myself going, oh, nobody's here. I'm still on the massive Dairy Milk Mint Edition, which I've not yet been able to have anything because I haven't shut up yet. I've probably said more words in the first hour than what I normally do in 3 hours. Maybe not, but I don't tend to shut up, do I? So it's worth waiting for, Mandy, because it's a beautiful set. So you're not going to be disappointed in it. It's a really nice one. You'll be living the dream with that set. I am sure of it. Absolutely sure of it. Ooh. So Mandy's got some party lights, everybody, for her gingerbread house. And apparently they're having raves all the time. And they've been... No, that's right, dude. I was... when I was saying everything, I was saying it on behalf of everybody watching it back. So don't worry. I just didn't shut up for the first hour. But I can't actually remember what I said and spoke about. So if we start speaking about the same stuff, I do apologise if you are watching this back, or you do go to watch it back on catch up. But yeah, I was saying about doing a lot more in the city at the start of the new year, obviously when the new one comes out. I've been thinking, I just still don't know where to put the Home Alone house. That's something I didn't say. I thought I'd say something just gingerbread. Yeah, she's got the lights turned up too much. She's absolutely raving away. Well, why they're getting some of those surges, Mandy, whatever they're getting up to with each other, I'll be having words if I was you. But this is not acceptable. Do like the gingerbread house. I think it's brilliant. I think I think I said it a couple of times actually. One of the sets that a lot of people haven't really shown much love to or really say too much about is the fire station. I think the ice skating rink that it comes with and the actual fire truck it comes with is a beautiful looking set. So I don't know if nobody says anything about it because they just expect everybody to think it is absolutely stunning or what. I'm not too sure. Now, to save water, what I might do I might put this boat on some brown or green, brown and green, maybe. Because I ripped all those greens up that didn't work, and I think maybe I could hide them underneath the boat. Oh, you felt a bit bleh. That's not good. You feeling better now, Mandy? We don't like it. We don't like the bleh. Not fun. Yeah, I'm just going to tile save and put in. I've got so many 1x2 browns compared to everything else. I might use these and just put the boat over the top of it. Fingers crossed. As long as you're on the mend. And at least you've got your disco lights to keep you going, haven't you? So that's all right. Having a bit of a rave and a party. Or if she's got no donuts Saturday, then you know that she's not been very well at all. Hopefully she'll make up for it the weekend. Right, it's not fantastic, I know, but I can get away with that, can't I? And then I put water around it. It's just that, but just put that on top, just to save some tiles. So I might add in a bit of brown in there to break it up as well. Just because we have all those circular ones, we've got all the 1x2s. Yeah. Hopefully by end of day tomorrow, Mandy, you'll be bright as rain and you'll be living the dream again. At least not drinking anything at the moment as such, so saving a little bit of money on the old alcohol. Oh, that's a good point. Just tile around the boat and just leave it on the Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think it's just any excuse to try and use these 1x2 brains up, but then I think, to be fair, all of this is going to be used in the battle, isn't it? Because I filled up a large container. There's over 1,000 1x2s of these. I've had a very, very bad upset accident brown. Talking of people that haven't been very well either. Killing's not been well. I sent him a message the other day, and he said he was off to get his PCR test. So that's not good, because he's lost taste as well. So I don't know if you can catch it through a laptop, but yeah, you know exactly what I was about to say then. I've had a very bad accident brain. Very, very bad accident. Upset stomach brain is what we'll call that brain. Because I've had an accident brain is a different colour for the... Oh no, it is. It's the same colour, isn't it? I've had an accident. Yeah, it's the same. It just looks different, but yeah, it's the same. So I picked up over 1,000 of these that nobody likes. Beautiful. Good decision, good content making. Fantastic. Like, you're all kissing each other, Mandy. Okay? Shocking. None of that should happen. So it is definitely the same as the accident. I wonder if I can be cheeky and do... Horrible, sudden, uncontrolled. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's all count to 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We better move off the I've had an accident brain if Mandy's not feeling fantastic. It's not exactly an ideal thing to be talking about. I have actually, if I do that and then put these in, and then Mandy, you can let me know. I've just realised that I've had an accident brain. So the footpath and everything that we've done for the Marvel display is all in that sensational colour, because the circular ones and these are the chocolate, like deep from within brown, aren't they? And they're all when it's up by your ribs, whereas slightly different for this one. He's working extra hours, isn't he, at the moment? He popped in on Monday, didn't he? He popped in on Monday and was saying about his SIGFIG. Somebody sent him a DM. If somebody DMs him, he might pop on. Because I don't know how well it notified everybody this evening. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I had absolutely no idea. It's just clocked. I've literally, about a minute ago, looked at the brown on the garage and gone, yeah, I've had an accident. That's why I called it like a different name, but it's not, is it? So I've all over the top of that Punisher display and the Daredevil displays, I've got an accident brown. Ah, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. But we have some progress coming. No, I had absolutely no idea, Mandy. Absolutely no idea at all. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I think the corner garage looks fine. A load of people despise that colour, but we'll see. Right, I've just done this, Mandy. I've just changed it with the type, so I'm leaving that like that. But what if I carry on with I've had an accident in a straight line and just put the water around the outside just to break it up a little bit? Does that look all right? What do you think? I've done it on both sides. And I've added in, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the little 1x2 studs are, sorry, the 1x, Yeah, the one studs are in there, the little raised ones. So I put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a few, and then there's some more of them just there as well. So that's where we are at currently. Does that look all right? Should I just go straight line on both sides, or not put it in at all? Yeah, I put a few wedges in. I put a few wedges in as we've gone. But I've done that up by the waterfall bit as well. Yeah, this is full blown corner garage tiles. Shall I keep them there for you, Mandy? This is your creation. Would you like more accident brown or not? I am going to have my first piece. Disgusting day. An hour and 20 in. I've not even yet had any. Do you want me to replace it with a different colour? Or just not put anything in there at all? I don't know if we can have this as like a boat bit. So I can just have it too deep. I could put some lily pads and stuff down to make it a bit more of a swamp looking thing. Just try and save the 1x2s really, because we need so many of them. So if we can get away with trying to put down another 20 or 30, be beautiful. All right, so we're coming up to scenes now. Obviously, I will carry on tiling, but we have created. Yeah. So I'm just going to put some more in, just see what it looks like, and then we might just keep it. Why don't we could just put it there and not tell anybody what the point of this bit is, and we could just have it as the I've had an accident section. You could have it running from the waterfall all the way down, just random 1x2s floating up through the river. A big turd stream. All right, so for no reason whatsoever, I have just done that. And then we can figure out what we can do with this as a display. Because you can add in some lily pads. We could add in some of the circular brown pieces as well. And we could have this as some sort of fishing display. Whatever we want from there. But this is the first bit that I need your skills for, because we've created this. So what do I put there? Do I just put trees and plants, or do we put something else a bit more fruity in there? And then this kick here going in to there. What do we do with that? Is that the better way to look at it? What guy is that? Send me a picture. I'm lost. I need to know. I need to know. So we need anybody that's watching this back or right now or anything. I'm guessing from this stud here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 6 studs to play with to keep it in a straight line, so it connects up to there. Then obviously we have got all of this space then for everything. We've got the orange and the whites here. If you want to create some sort of campfire effect, we could give that a go. That might be quite a nice thing to try and add in. Oh, the Rock Raiders guy. That's a bit harsh. That guy. He's from the old Rock Raiders set. It's a cool chap, that. Got some weight to him. Like, throw that at somebody. They'd know about it. We could add in the old. We could hold it. He could just be just there if you really wanted him there. Yeah. So if I get you back up and round, we need to definitely put something in there, but we can put in whatever you guys want in there. Anything there. I need to put a tall wall up on the back of this bit to split this up, and then we could. This might just be more shrubbery and whatever else, but then we need a display. You can see, can't you? You can see where those displays are going to be needed. So I just need to think of what figures we can use. And I have got a war machine, which is very exciting for everybody. So I can build him up and put him somewhere, and he could be the first fig. We're definitely going to put a Black Panther around there somewhere, Mandy, because I think that's a great idea. But I'm thinking more my end, like you guys, just especially here, and probably this way, more like lily pads and stuff, and then put the wall there, and then everything this side can then be different bits. Because if you think we've got 1, 2 L-shaped, 3 displays, 4 displays with the Black Panther, trees display 5, tree display 6, and then we can just put some stuff in there to make it whatever. Like it's that could be our slow down bit, couldn't it? We could just do that. If I put some circular things in there, any excuse to use these up. I haven't got many of them, but I have got these flames as well. So I've got loads of flames, but I haven't got much to put them in, which is really the annoying thing. But I could just for absolutely no reason. Mr. King, how are we? How is everything, dudes? Are we all right? But yeah, if I put these in for no reason. Doing the Marvel Ninjago display thing. How are we, bud? How's everything been? Are we feeling all right? How's the painting going, sir? Is everything fine and dandy? How was your food the other night, bud? We thought you had choked. You said you were getting yourself something to eat on Monday, and then disappeared. As long as you're well, buddy, that's all that matters. Oh, will the flames fit out the lily pad? That would be the most weird thing. Oh, I think they do. Has anybody done that before? There you go. Oh, there we go. Look, you can have a flaming lily pad. What do you think? For absolutely no reason whatsoever apart from light. Does that work? Well, you got a hot wing now, dude, have you? Was that for your munch? Do I put some of them in somewhere? Ooh. Shiny. Yeah, he's good, dude. I know he's not been very well, but yeah, Killian's all right. He's sorting out his Christmas tree. I think I spoke to him a little while ago, and he said he's just getting his Christmas tree down from the attic. So, hot wings and chips, absolutely living the dream. Living the dream. That's the pinnacle. It's exactly what we want. Positivity and just good food. I'm going to put some lily pads and flames in there for absolutely no reason. I think it looks all right. Well, Ninjago does have a lot of the fire, doesn't it? A lot of the fire. They got a lot of the torches. We might have accidentally stumbled across something that we could do in that thing. Ooh. I do need some more trees. And I might have found a Jinty figure. I just need a blonde hairpiece, but I found a pair of overalls. And obviously Jinty's a gardener, so we can add her in somewhere. So I know it's not her exact figure, but I'm sure her SIGFIG has some lippy on, and that's got some lipstick on. So that might be her head. Oh, you built your sleigh? Laughing. How long did it take you to do, dude? I really need to play catch up with everybody. I'm not doing too well at all with regards to all of that. "45 minutes? Ah. There I am thinking I'm going to need a load of time. I'm going to have to set the stop. I'm going to have to race. I'm going to have to set a stopwatch and see how quickly I can do it. I was thinking of doing a game over Christmas. We all like a game. Of how many minifigures can you stand on top of each other? I just wondered if you can have as many minifigures across the bottom as you like, but if you got 6 wide and you go up the next level, it only counts as 1. You've moved your sleigh, but you've obviously not opened it up yet, though, Mandy. No. It's a fair one. It's fair enough. So for the guys that are watching, and if you can't comment, just go and you come through my Instagram page, just ping off and then go back into the YouTube app, and you'll be able to speak that way. Because I think it confuses a few people. Yeah, that's it. It'd be interesting to see how many high people can make them. Ooh, this weekend. Naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. All right, I think that looks okay for no reason whatsoever. Looks like a 3-year-old's done it, but how are we, dude? Everything okay? Oh, I like that. I like that logo. I don't know how that logo looks familiar. Looks familiar. So you haven't done. So you got to build the gingerbread house in the Santa's Village. Yeah, I haven't touched any of them yet. Just any yes, no, maybe. As it's going straight over, minus that thing. I might keep it in. I might keep that in. It might work. So I haven't actually got that logo from 14 Studios. I haven't actually got any of the snakes that came with the Ninjago stuff. Because they did do a big like snake pit, like a big battle set, and it came with a load of those figures. But those figures are so expensive now because of the molds. Yeah, I've obviously done the. You're really like that. I don't know. I would let you know how they compare, but I've not done the Santa's Visit yet. But the gingerbread house is amazing, and obviously the elf house is a good It's a good set as well. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Because has anybody built the Santa's visit yet? Because I know everybody's built the sleigh, but I don't know if anybody's built the Santa's visit. I was hoping you were going to get it, Mandy, so you could let me know what it was like, because you build them so quick. But right, let's carry on. Let's carry on putting the 1x2s down. Yeah, the gingerbread house is a cracking set. To be fair, the price point of them are good as well. I don't know when the double points are, Mandy. I don't know if we've got the double points over in the UK. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Run! Uh-oh, he's on 5%. You're running home. Just make sure you can actually get home. Don't end up falling over and blowing a gasket or something. That wouldn't be fun. I've got images of Mr. King trying to run back now. Okay, go and go. You should be light on your feet if you're a gingerbread man. You'd be laughing. Are we just saying? Oh, you got it this weekend. I need to look on the our website. I'll have to have a look. I don't know. Are we saying, guys and girls, that that looks all right for now? Keep the boat as it is, and then just start filling it in, and then just put more pads and flowers and stuff. Is that what you want me to do to start with? And I need to know this bit. I need to know what's going to go in here. Are we going to put a battle in or what? What do we reckon? That's what I need to know, because I don't know what can go. It's not looking too bad, Mr. King, is it? We're getting there. We're getting there. But I quite like the random flames because it goes with the Ninjago. I might add the lily pad flames all the way down this water. I think that's a mistake that might look all right. Mistake that might look all right. Makes up the fact I didn't realize the brown was the brown. I just don't get their giveaway, because they're doing the giveaway purchase this weekend, aren't they? Because is the Black Friday this weekend? Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Or was it the following Friday? Because they're doing the reindeer Christmas set. They're doing that aluminium tin sign thing, and whatever else they're doing. But I said in the other live, Yeah, I'm not too sure, dude. I don't know. I'm not too sure if it's this Friday, because it's bizarre, isn't it? Because Lego Student's not from the UK, so it looks like it's next Thursday. But we've already got some Black Friday sales that have started, but I didn't think the Lego ones had started yet. But they're saying that they've got that giveaway. It's not the giveaway. It's the thing you can get in the VIP in your VIP account, and I'm not too sure the date on that, because that's the third thing for the Black Friday. But I'm sure that we had our double VIP points for the UK after the Black Friday. But we've already had our double VIP points a couple of weeks back. But is it your whole area, Mandy, that's got the double VIP? Because I think it's the Americans got it as well. What about you over in Canada? Have you got your double VIP, dude? Or because I don't know why they're doing it so late with the giveaway, because that giveaway purchase really probably should have come out with the Christmas set, because it's so, the price point's £150, isn't it, for that? But I suppose it might, if everybody gets double VIP points, I suppose it gives them the incentive to buy stuff. But you are literally having to spend a huge amount of money, because all the Americans are saying, all the Americans are saying that they've got nothing in stock, so they can't get any of the sets, any of the big sets, to get the giveaway stuff, or they've already ordered them and now they don't. There's nothing else that they need until January. So it might be an ice skating rink scenario again, where there's just loads. So Holland and Belgium are having the double VIP. I don't think we have got it. I'm sure not yet. Anyway. No, that's a good point actually, Anthony. We just get a load of bricks, and you're laughing. They soon add up, don't they? Get 150 quid worth of bricks. That'll keep you going for a huge amount of time. Especially if it's double points, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, maybe they. Yeah. All right. Maybe they're going to do two close together. But I don't know. I don't know how. Is it? If I knew that there was a giveaway coming, I probably would have waited for these Saturday Christmas sets. I know it's the risk that you take with them not being able to have them in stock, but they've got so many in stores. Like the Home Alone set over in the UK, they've got loads. What's it like over in Holland/Belgium for your stock levels? Obviously, you're a different website, aren't you, Mandy? Double games. Absolutely. So where are you, 14 Studios? Are you UK based or are you further afield? If you're UK, then obviously we use the same website, so we know what the stock levels are like over in the UK. But I know other people are really struggling with some of their stuff. There it is. Okay, so you got double VIP this weekend, and then it's so this weekend's a whole VIP weekend with the double point giveaways and that camera to buy for. Okay. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So they're doing the. Because I thought the that point thing in the store was part of the Black Friday thing, but I am miles off on that. Miles off. Oh, the same warehouse. Fair enough. Oh, I suppose we probably have, because if your pub stuff comes from Poland, then that's probably exactly what it does. I think Anthony's battery's just died. Somebody's just left. I'm guessing that's Mr. King. He didn't get home in time. All right, I've just, for fun, that look okay? Where are we? That's what we want. That all right? I might spread the lily pads out coming into the Ninjago bit, because that is basically from their cartoon. So that could work quite well. And then I'll tree it on that bit. But we're up to here so far. Yeah, that's a point. They haven't done that this year, have they? Because I've got the teal and the red one there. But no, they haven't. I did notice that they've re-released that. You could buy the teal one or something again, can you? I was hoping for a yellow one, obviously. And now I've got three colours to play with, so I'm hoping for an orange. I'm hoping for an orange one and a slightly light and a green one and a yellow one, and I can make my logo. That would be nice. Not going to happen, obviously, but it'd be nice. All right, Mr. Saturday Ave, not a problem. Thank you for popping in. I will annoy Mandy for a little while until she falls asleep because she's not very well. And we will see who else pops in. I think 14 Studios has disappeared, but thank you if you watched this back. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you commenting. Hopefully, we'll over a period of time we'll start getting more and more new people in as well, which will be cool. All is good. See you later, sir. See you later. I've still got images, Mandy, of Anthony trying to run back, and he's probably now his battery's died. He's probably stopped running, going, nah. Best off eating his food. Oh God, he might. I don't want him to bring that back up. Can you imagine? Well, hopefully, buddy. Well, I would imagine if I can milk another hour, I will try and do another hour. But we'll see how we get on. I'm sure Mandy's going to come up with some insane idea, which I can then just carry on with. No pressure, Mandy. No pressure. Drop that. I just dropped that. But, yeah, we'll come up with something fruity for you. No problem. Right, Mandy, as it is you and a few others, but I think we got some keyboard shy people, which is absolutely fine. Going towards that way, back to the Ninjago bit, shall I just spread the lily pads out and have the fire and just have it all the way down the water going into the back of Ninjago, and then just that's that done? Yeah, I'll allow it, Mandy. You've not been very well. So I've got to try and figure out how to put some more ripples in. I haven't put any ripples in for a while. It's actually really hard once you get into a rhythm to try and then do it completely wrong. So you're out by a stud, so you can then just pop these down. I'm looking at it going, oh God, but I've just made a gap for 3 or 4 of them. Probably should have put some in there as well. I think I might. I'll add some in. If you think I need some more ripples in, Mandy, I'll do that as your brain's hurting. But I've just put those three ripplers in. But I didn't, for stupid reason, didn't put any in here, which I think I need to do. And then we've got some in there, which you can kind of see, hopefully. And then the lily pads I'm thinking of just splitting up and just having here. I'll put the flowers in though. I'll alternate it between like a flower and a flame. And I won't put any ripples in that bit. It can just be the end. So if that gets a thumbs up as you are dribbling into your keyboard, Mandy, I will carry on and get that done for you. And if you don't care at all, I can still carry on and get that done for you. It's not a problem. Right, lily pads first, and then we can see where we're going to go from there. A gap of every perfect 2 studs. Those in there. Glad I picked up all these pads. I wasn't thinking of going to be using half of these, but does the trick. Perfect for the Ninjago. I'm going to alternate between flower. I might take some of those flames out. So, in case you missed it, Mandy, I'm going to do every other lily pad. We'll do a flame and flowery thing just on the way into. One can never have too many leaves. One can never have too much chocolate, is what you should be saying. I need to put these in because these are the orange wedges, and I think they look so nice. We need an excuse to use those, Mandy, at some point. Two more is what we need. Perfect and perfect. Two more flames. Yeah, I've got loads of flames in there. Loads and loads of them. So you... That's the next. Yeah, definitely. They can be used in there. I was wondering, there must be a fire scene that they can be used with for some of the Marvel stuff. There must be. So it'd be quite nice to have them straight down the middle of that horseshoe shape. But yeah, we can't really put the clear whites in because that's proper lava. But I've got so many in there, as you can see, that we could almost do like a test run to see what it looks like. Right, Mandy, as this is your section and project. Oh, where are you going over here? There we go. Happy? Is that all right? It's dreadful, probably. And I just need to put some ripples in there. Yeah, because I think potentially we could put some orange ones there and then put some figures battling, but I'm not 100% sure what scene we could do that with. I don't know. Unless I put War Machine there and he's got a load of fire around him because he comes with his jobbies. Granted, they're red for some reason, but maybe we could just have a solo War Machine doing something. But yeah, that Mando tunnel. Not that we're jumping off topic. I have found. I've been trying to organise myself today. These. So they're studs with a thing on. So what I could do is I could actually throw them. So I could actually throw some of the orange and yet white over the clear, and then build the tunnel straight over, and then have them still on that bit, maybe. But I've got two of them, and then I've got 2 greens, and then 3 from another set, which annoyingly has a logo on them, so I can't use that one. Yeah, that's true. There's monster amount. Just wondering what I can put in if we do anything around this lake. If we do a little battle with War Machine and somebody, and we just put a bit of splatter in the water just to keep people happy, potentially we could do that. What would look good, man? The Iron Man War Machine shooting beams, or that on that thing on that board. Who am I? What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Ow. I am splitting these up on purpose, aren't I? No, I need to make a list of who's needed because in I've got a load of bags down here. Oh, Aquaman's there. In the bags down here, I've just got some CMFs. I've got some just normal characters. These obviously are just a small selection of them. But in this one, not that it's helpful, I've actually got a normal dressed Tony Stark. And I've got a normal Nick Fury in there as well. I've got some DC villains, but I haven't got any Marvel ones. I don't think. Yeah, I've got the Nick Fury from, I think it's from one of the chase scenes. So they could go somewhere because they're not in the end game battle. So we could put these two, because he has got that face. He's got a double face, a double headed face, double face head. That's what I'm after. So they could just be having a conversation by the river, and we could just have a figure led down. I would imagine I would have a spare Iron Man suit from something that could be used as well. But with regards to figures for the actual endgame battle, I haven't got any of them, so I need to hunt them down. I know everybody's in it, but it's just a case of what sets have the most in, because they do have the end game battle house, don't they? So we can make up the little house a little bit bigger, and then just sort of attack it and have fun from there, because that'll come with all sorts of bits and pieces, I would think. That should look a little bit more respectable. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more Ripplets, little ones in. And then what villain are you thinking, Mandy? What would work? Because I'm tempted just to put some splatter in and tile around it so it's there ready. But I don't want to forget to do it. So I think Colin came up with the idea, didn't he? I think that's why I want to yeah, that's a good point. That's a great. This is where Jay should be in here, because he knows all the villains, and I would imagine Lego will do the same. Excuse me, the same ones that have been. Because new Ironmonger sets come out, isn't it? But obviously that's not part of that. You've got the What If figures, but again, not really part of. Need some scrolls. You need all the females. Luckily, I have got Pepper Potts in her purple Iron Man outfit. I have got Thanos. Yeah, I've got Thanos already. Got him. I don't know what version I've got. I need chunky Thanos as well. Well, no, you need chunky Thanos for the end game, won't you? You need him for the end battle. Just found these, man. Just shoving these down. But yeah, you're gonna need him for that bit at the end. Yeah, you got me thinking about the villains now. I don't know what ones they do for the Lego, because they might be quite handy. But anybody else is watching this back, do let us know what villains are available with regards to the Lego stuff. Right, I think that looks a little bit better, Mandy. There we go. Oh, I've added in those ripples. Are they coming through on the laptop? Come on. So there we go. Beautiful. What Thanos do you think I need, Mandy? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of those little things in there. Perfect. I am going to take a quick rest from tiling as I've been doing it for 2 hours. This is it. This is all I've done in 2 hours, but all is good. I'm going to make up War Machine. Why not? We could do. I'm sure we. I suppose we can say we could have him doing something. Grief, he's got a lot of pieces. Why does he need all those bits for? Do we need the stand? Really? Did he fly? I didn't think he had red when he flew. I thought his boosters were blue, but never mind. It's a nice torso print. Do we have his helmet on or off? Yeah, that's the thing, Mandy. They're very, very good. They are very good. All right, that's him. I don't know if you can see him clearly enough. He's got a double face, and obviously he's got a cool helmet. But I don't know if he needs to be on that flying or what. So I need to put his backpack on for his shooting stuff. It's clever though because they've used ice skates for his bazooka. How bizarre. That's what they've done. Clever. Mr. King, how are we? How was your food? Did you carry on running or did you nearly have a heart attack and slow down? We were getting quite concerned, sir. Getting quite concerned. This has thrown me. I'm stuck. It's for a 6+. Scary, but it's quite a lot of bits to clip in. I don't know what that bit is. Oh, that's the actual fire piece. There's got 3 of them on the picture. I've only got 2. That's what's confusing me. I didn't drop one. Yeah. Rubbish. Yes, I don't know whether to have him just having a conversation or actually have him built up properly. I'm not too sure. So how are we, sir? Are we good? Are we back home, or did you just charge your phone up on one of those booster things? So that's one of his things. And that would be his everyday face. That is cool, but I'm sure there should be one more, and I haven't dropped it. Oh, rubbish. Missing an ice skate. Definitely not in the bag. Yeah. Nightmare. Well, that's what he looks like weaponized up. So it's a cool little thing. But he should have another one of the ice skates on, and he doesn't, which is a shame. But we'll leave him. We'll leave him there, and we'll add in the red into that tub. But yeah, you got to be careful, Mandy, because if you look into it too much, you'll end up wanting to get everything, won't you? You can just make a. Just want to see what he look like down, really. It stinks. Oh, have it. I'll do this very gingerly in case I end up dropping it. Yeah, the colour actually is lush. I will show you guys in a second, but yeah, the colour's very, very cool. Any excuse just to use a couple of orange wedges. Yeah, did this on a bigger scale for the Mandalorian thing. It looked really smart. Put that in the back on before I start getting really carried away with that. So that is what this looks like, in case you are wondering what I am waffling on about. And obviously, it's only a test just to see what it looks like against that blue, but you can start adding in the circular bits around it. Just don't know whether to add Tony and Nick Fury to just that bit there and just have it as a little random scene. I don't know. But yeah, that orange is really nice. So I need to get as many colours in those wedges as possible. And if you see those colours in that wedge, guys and girls, treat yourself, because they are brilliant. Oh, I've got an Instagram message. Yes, Jessica. Uh-oh. I will see what she is after in a bit. Right. Carry on with the water. Do I carry? Yeah. I'll carry on with the water. Then we'll get to that bit. So, how are you feeling, Mandy? Everything? Are we, compared to how you were? Are you feeling better, or is it still a little bit early days and rough? I haven't checked this for a while, have I? What's going on with this? Marvel, 67 to 33% for the poll, in case you're watching this back and you can't see it. Nothing for Lego City, nothing for Lego Friends. So it is Ninjago versus Marvel. I wonder who voted for what. I wonder. I'm thinking how to do this wrong on purpose. There you go. So bizarre. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult to try and mess it up so you get like a flow. Hopefully, Mandy. Are you in tomorrow then, done for, or I need that, or are you off tomorrow? No, it's not the ones I want. I need the wedges. Where are the wedges? There. Useless. Mr. King said he was back and he's gone. I think he might be back. He might have disappeared again. Hopefully you feel better, Mandy. Hopefully. One more day. And then just Saturday, Sunday off, or Monday off as well. What shift? What shift you doing tomorrow? Ginty, how are we? I'm glad you're here. Is this your pretty random? Is this your face? Is that your head for your SIGFIG? If it is, I have found you in my collection. Because I don't know if you got Lippy on your SIGFIG. And we are making things, Ginty. Making things, I'll show you. So we are going from the waterfall. Put that pattern in, and I've just put in a load of these ripple bits. And then we've decided just to put a Ninjago boat there. And then going into the Ninjago bit, you've got the flames and the lily pads. And then, as long as I don't know the wires and get caught, I can keep going. And then you got another boat underneath there, which will look nice for a photo, and it'll come through. So is that your... Yes, I have two. What, you have two SIGFIGs? Oh, come on, there we go. Your sort of level of your squid. So is that your head? Because if it is, I need a blonde. I need some blonde hair. Who can I steal that from? You a bob or a ponytail? Okay, that's fine. That is all right. You ping me the photos over later on. Because if that's your hat, I can change the torso. Or if you got two SIGFIGs, I can put you in twice. Oh, that long thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Because we were going to put you in two different places, weren't we? We're going to put you in the Marvel section over here, gardening, because obviously that is you. And then we can use your other SIGFIG for the other one. I'm bold. Well, I found the figure like this, and I was looking at it going, I'm sure your figure had lipstick on. And I need to get Anthony sorted. I need to get Mandy in. I need to get hers in. Yeah, it's only got. I've only got two SIGFIGs in, and one of them's mine, which isn't very good at all. Right, now I know what hair you are. I'm not going to look through those bags because I think I know where I can get that from. So I'm going to plonk them up there. So you had a busy day, Ginty? I would imagine I should have your face and hair, Mandy. It just depends on what torso you want. Oh, mine's that chocolate thing, isn't it? Apparently that's me. Yeah. So I've decided to look at the water while being chased by venom. So that's what Jada wanted to create. So that is what is there. So this is the that is my thing. So that's me, and then Jada's created. She wants that scene. So that is what's going on. Because I always stuff my face with chocolate. Makes perfect sense. So all is good. Right, carrying on back that way with the water. But yeah, I need Need Mandy's in there. I just need... It's the torsos I struggle with, because I want everybody to make sure everybody's got the right tops on. It's just... So the problem is with mine is that you've got to buy my figure from a set. It's not like you can easily find the torso. So... Because I know Killian's is made up from 2 CMF figures. I think that's what he said it was. So he had to be awkward, didn't he, Killian, and do that. But I'm sure that's what he said. Yes, I'll ping you over a better picture of it, Gentine, a bit. Not a bother at all. Yeah, so that is where I am at with adding people's SIGFIGs in. Oh, okay. What, the hair? I've got a few Lucy's. Hang on. What, the hair or the torso? That's Benny. What, you got the wild style hair? Is that you? Oh, throwback Lucy. Oh, torso. That's from the spaceship. I got excited then. Pretty easy to get. All right, I might have it. Possibly. I will Google it and hunt it down. Hopefully Dave might have it. I can just order it from Dave and it'll be like, done, boff, have that. Have it, and thank you very much. And then, yeah, I've got to get Jada in, I've got to get Jess in. That's those, yeah, Jada, Jess, you two ladies, Mr. King, Killian. So I think who else I need to add into who's already in. Got to get Jay. We were saying about we need a torso. I was in the CMS series. All right, fair enough. Oh, that should be fine to get hold of. Just white legs. That's happy days. I think Anthony's got his is a custom torso, which isn't going to be easy to. Well, you're not going to be able to get it anywhere. Unless he's got a secondary outfit that he would be willing to plonk on. So if you're still about, Ginty, how's your day been? Been keeping warm, and are you working tomorrow? Yeah, the white, I'll have white bottoms. I think I can see a pair there. Oh, amazing, that's right. And if the face is just the Barracuda Bay face, I don't use those figures, so she can be donated. Muddy. Do you take any photos, Ginty? All right, I'm going to see if I can sort out you two ladies SIGFIGs this evening. That'd be absolutely ideal. Big question is, Mandy, do you go with the child in the Mandalorian scene, or do you want to come into the Marvel Ninjago section? Yeah, the red hair. That's going to be the issue. I've got one figure with red hair, but it's with the original set, so I can't split that one up. Unless I get a colouring crayon and just do it in a different colour. Have you seen the new layout, Ginty? I can't remember. I think you were. Oh, you were busy on Monday, weren't you? Hang on. Let me just ram these in. Ramming. I'd rather hang out far away from the grey area. Okay, yeah, Dave, I'm sure Dave must have it. Got to have it. Dave's got everything. If in doubt, you need a Dave, don't you? So I would. Oh, yeah, got it. See, I'm nice like this. Look. So if you guys are wondering and you're watching this back, who Dave is, Bricks Are Us. He is one of my main go-tos for pieces, and he's a nice chap as well. So, yeah, good point, Lizzie or Jonathan. I don't know what their store is. I don't know what their name's called. I've not caught a post of them with their details underneath. They've got a lot of bricks, haven't they? But I don't know if they'll have the figures in. If you're there, Ginty, we moved all the Ninjago stuff. So we've put in the sort of like the temple, and then that's obviously the city, and then you've got the docks into the gardens. I think it looks quite impressive, to be fair. I think it comes across okay, I think. Let me just untangle the cable. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice set. Ooh. And then we've got the boat here. I just don't know what to do with that. Yeah, this thing is spectacular. I think the docks was a bit of a letdown, only because this is so good. But then the docks by itself is brilliant. It's just a lot of water. But the modulars, obviously, it's all modular, isn't it? So each one of these all comes apart. So it's all different layers. And the same thing with the docks. But yeah, they are very, very impressive. Obviously, this one here is part of the garden. But yeah, the city, I'll give you a proper tour of the city then. So it's pretty cool because even here, look, that opens up, and you can change the signage, and then this is how they've done everything and how you've got everything in the shops. So there's a lot going on in this set. There's a lot going on. And then you got like the secret slidey compartment for the Green Ninja. So yeah, there's lots and lots going on in that one. And again, you've got a lot of detail on the back because you've got the lift on this as well, haven't you? So this thing goes up and down. You've got all the teeth for that. Yeah, it's I like it. It's probably one of my favourite sets. Obviously the winter stuff, I say this every time, is number one. But were absolutely spectacular. Yeah, it's very, very, very pretty. Yeah, you're straight, you squint again. Good. There we go. Right, moving back up. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice, and It's one of the first sets, actually, that I can remember that they layered all the brickwork, even on the side of the building. So even just something like that on the side. Get it on you. And then just the different colours on the back to make it look like it was an actual city. No, I didn't think they had posted the name Lego Student. I guess they just, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'll have to ask them. I'll ask Dave first, because I think Dave has more minifigs. Because I've seen the posts of them saying that they've got stuff going out, but I've never seen them have any minifigures. So maybe they're not getting rid of any figs, and they're getting. But find out. I can find out and ask and help them out, which would be nice. But yeah, it's that city. It's very good, very, very, very nice. And I got it in a sale. I got both, the city and the docks. I got them in a sale at Smith's, and not knowing that they were going to be discontinued a couple of months later. And then since the garden sets come out, those things are worth an absolute small fortune. I think that might be the deal. I think maybe they're allowed to. He's allowed to keep the figures, but they have to sell some bits. So I know they had a lot of parts, because they were sorting them out for ages and ages, weren't they? But even in those parts, I never saw any figures, because the figures that they had got, I think they were going to keep to make up the sets that they wanted. If I remember them saying that on one of the lives back in the day. But I'll go on Dave's store, and then we can sort out Ginty's face and torso, and then we can sort out your face and torso, and everybody is living the dream. But yeah, it is. I think it's a beautiful looking thing. But I was lucky to get it, because it is one of those, isn't it, that it's just annoying that it's very expensive, and they're never going to re-release it, because obviously with the gardens they can just add on a new one for the gardens and do something else. Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that. I saw the Christmas tree coming in, so we'll see. But then maybe they rotate their displays about with the figures. But if they've got a spare Mandy or Ginty part that's needed, I'm sure I can ask nicely and flatter my eyelids and see if Jonathan be willing to let one go. Right, water is starting to look quite nice. Right, we're coming up to the bit now of where I need to put any splatter in, because to get it all back out again is going to be a nightmare. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll just keep it nice and clean and worry about the splatter on the other side. I need to put a bit of splatter in for Colin. That was requested by Colin. Maybe I'll do that. Just put one. We put one or two of those in, and I even had the splatter ready. Look. And we'll pile some up. Because I know Colin can't do the Thursday night lives, because he'll be driving back. So that's why he can do them on the Monday when he's stuffing his face with his Nando's. Oh, that'll work just with the one, won't it? Oh, maybe I can get rid of that and just put these in. Whoops. That will never be found again. Never to be found again. 3 bits. And then we can figure out what can go. So that'll do for Colin, I'm sure. Just three bits of splatter. Or do we want more? What do you want, Ginty and Mandy? More splatter, or just keep it like that? And then we can just put something in there and just create some sort of crazy scene in there. We could give Ginty a bazooka or something. But that is what the shape is starting to look like. Not too bad. We've got lots of the little razors in as well, which is good. Ooh. There's loads of them in. I don't know how well it's kind of got my screen brightness turned down. Hang on. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you can see all of them. There's a fair few of them in there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. And then if I need to add any more in, I can do. But at least they are in then, in case I forget. Looking back up. So what do you mean you'd rather hang out far away from the grey area? What, in by the waterfall or further back that way? I'm trying to look back and see. Ginty said a day's been. Oh, she got off it. She said she had a muddy day, and then we started to speak about the Ninjago. Amazing. Okay. Right, we are rocking and rolling again, I think. Oh no, I won't put you in the Star Wars section. No, the grey base plates will be completely tiled because I've got all the 32 by 32s are obviously all grey. Okie dokie, Ginty. Enjoy chilling out. Enjoy a big glass of wine or a cup of tea. I'll be going in 10 minutes anyway, Ginty. So you're not going to miss anything. But yeah, the grey stuff, Mandy, or all of that stuff, it's obviously going to be tiled. So I thought you meant you didn't want to go in the grey area because that's going to be all the Marvel bit. The actual grey wedges of cheese and stuff, I won't put you with that, so don't panic. Don't you panic. You won't go in there. You're not going to go in the Star Wars section unless you mean you don't want to go in the grey base plates. I have to figure out. Oh God, Richard, really have to figure out where we're going to plonk here. You could I could put you in the boat. You could just be chilling out, and we could put a couple of figures just here, as you've designed this sort of area. I could have you chilling out with the poo monster. He could just be there, just like that. And then I could add a couple of figures in dotted about on there. Oh, Jay can, yeah, he can, his torso and everything can go in there. He can just go in there by himself. But you could be somewhere around here, Mandy, if you wanted to be chilling out. You could be getting a piggyback from him if you really wanted to. I could fit 2 figures on his back. Yeah, figure. We'll figure it out. So what did that figure it out? No. Tired now. Getting tired now. Right, I'll launch a couple more of these in, Mandy, and then we'll knock it on the head, as it's just me and you having a chit chat, and you're not very well. So before somebody else joins in, and then it goes on another half hour. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get that to a straight edge, make sure you're happy with it with the splatter, and then we'll finish it. We'll finish it there, I think. If I bring this over in a straight line, and then perfect. 2 wedges. Yeah, Jay can be king of Star Wars. Completely agree. You can design the whole thing for all I care. It is far too painful. Right. Here we go. That all right, Mandy? You see they don't come out as clearly when they're really spread out, but there is a lot of them in there. A lot of them in there. But that is where we have got to, and then we can stop just there. And then we can carry on with that bit, which I would imagine will get finished on Monday. But I think we've done all right. I think they'll show all right in the pictures. Yeah, it's just there is a lot of them. There's loads of them, but I think that comes out. This one comes out all right because they're so close together. But yeah, I think it'll be okay. Right, Mandy, we'll leave it there so you can get some sleep, and then hopefully you'll feel better. But that is what we have done. Not too bad. Progress has been made, because I did actually at one point have the camera like that. So that is what we have done. That looks okay. I think that looks okay. And obviously that's the stuff that we've done prior. Not bad. Right, Mandy, I'll let you go before you fall asleep. I will wait until you can, so I know that you know that I'm saying goodbye. And then yeah, we'll do it there. Okay, right. See you later, Mandy. You take it easy. Get better soon. I'll send you a DM and catch up with you in a little bit to make sure you're feeling better tomorrow. Everybody else that's watching this back, thank you very much indeed. For everybody that's taking part in this, thank you very much indeed. Appreciate everything. All feedback welcome. We've got lots and lots of little scenes to design, going around all the S-bends and things like that. So let me know if there's anything that's sort of 3-4 minifigures in size and scale that we can do before we get into like the massive battle at the back. But guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Ta-da.